Hello, and welcome to Messages from Above with Toni G. I was going to call myself TG. I am not TG. On Ask One Radio, the world's #1 psychic radio station. It is such an honor to be a host on Ask One Radio. We have Connie and Dave, who are the absolute most amazing people to work with. I just have to say that they truly are. So I'm Toni G. I'm a psychic, a medium, and a channel. What this means basically is that when you're talking to me, when you're asking me questions, information comes through me for you so that you can get the answers to your questions about love, about life, about finances, about business. Oh my goodness, do they love giving some business advice? Also, I'm a medium, so I can help connect you with your loved ones that have gone home to the other side. If you have a question, if you would like to connect with a loved one, call in right now. Go ahead, call in, and let's get your question answered. That's what I really love to. If I could spend all day doing what I love, I would be doing what I do. How lucky am I? Huh? Yeah, awesome. So yesterday, while I'm waiting for my first caller, yesterday I recorded my first TV show, Psychic Medium, Toni G. It was awesome. I was so nervous. I cannot even begin to express how nervous I was. As soon as they did the gentleman, he counts me down. He goes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, whatever he does, and then he points at me. I barely got the introduction of the show out, and I just started reading my guest immediately. I'm like, I see your father, and I just rambled it off, and then all of a sudden I saw that they were like 2 minutes left, and I'm like, okay, I can probably slow down now. It was such an exhilarating and amazing experience. Now, I also recorded my second show, my second Create a Life You Love show with Diane Bloom, who owns Free Spirit Crystals. And it was amazing. Diane was such an awesome guest to have on my show. So thanks, Diane. I know you're listening. And it was just awesome having you as a guest on my show yesterday. So let's see. Is there anything else I need to announce? Okay, so I think we have a caller, Kelly, in. You know what? Kelly. Hi, Kelly. Are you here?
Yes, I am.
Kelly, where are you calling in from today?
Salisbury, North Carolina.
Awesome. Well, welcome to Messages from Above. How can I help you today?
I'm 56, and I lost my mother at the age of 18.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So the first person I see coming through, do you have a grandmother on the other side? Because the first person I see coming through is somebody who looks a little bit more like a grandma age. So Kelly, do you have a grandmother on the other side?
Yeah, all my grandparents are dead.
Okay, thank you for. I'm so sorry for that. And I see the first person I see coming through. I'm believing this is your grandmother. Can I please get your mother's first name, please?
Kathleen.
Okay, Kathleen. Okay, and do you? I'm hearing Pat. Is there also a Pat on the other side that you're aware of?
What's the name?
Pat, like a pat on the back. Pat, P-A-T?
Not that, no.
Okay, that's okay. We'll come back. That might be for the next caller. I don't know. So we're going to go to Kathleen now. I'm going to ask, okay, I'm definitely seeing a grandmother here. It's taking a moment for Kathleen to come in, but I'm going to go ahead and say, I want to ask you first, do you have a question that you would like to ask while I'm waiting for your mom to come in? Okay.
A question? Yeah. I have a husband that has a gambling problem.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Okay. So what's your question? Is he going to quit gambling, or is that your question?
That's my question. Do I need to get out of the marriage, or am I hoping he quits?
You're really, here's what I want to say. I don't feel like when I ask, is he going to quit? I hear no, 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 no. He's way in too. He's way in. He has lost. You can confirm this for me if you would like, but he has lost more than he has. So he's in a place right now where he owes money to some people.
Right.
And he's so deep in, even if he quit, it would take him a while to come to even. Okay. But I believe he doesn't have the ability to quit at this point. Right. Are you aware that he's in that deep, sweetie?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm happy that you know that, and there's no blinders, and I'm not surprising you with some news that you wouldn't be completely ready for. He's not going to quit. He's just going to find new places and new ways to gamble. So if you don't want to be a part of this and you don't want to go under, you're going to have to figure out a way to get you to a part and to protect whatever you have left. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
So until you two are apart, it's logical, and you've probably already done this. Cut your credit cards. Don't let any new lines of credit be open. He's looking, and he's looking hard for money, honey. He is looking, and he is looking hard. He is he's doing like, I'm seeing those payday loan type of things. He's trying to go every place he can to get the money to recover his losses, but then he thinks he's going to get lucky and win, and then it's all gone again. So you need to, I'm going to say, and I'm not the boss of you. I'm not telling you what you need to do, but they kind of are. So I'm going to tell you what the people up above are saying. It's okay if you kick him to the curb, get him out, and don't let him back in. If that makes sense to you, if you can do that, that would probably be the best thing for you. He'll be forced to face some things he doesn't want to face. And that's the only way he's going to start to face these things. So it's up to you when and how you do this, but that's going to be your best out, because he's already gone through anything pretty valuable in the house. He's starting to move down to just anything, and you're going to have to kind of get him out and not let him have access to anything anymore. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
And I'm so sorry I'm the one who has to give you this news, but they're saying you already knew that. You already knew that. You already knew that, right?
Right. Yes.
Now, can I ask you, did your mother have lighter hair?
Well, she had red hair, but she died of cancer, so she was bald.
Okay. I am still waiting for her to come in. I'm looking all around. I see a blonde with me. I see a woman that has the darker gray hair, thinning and straight. I'm seeing a number of people, and I'm waiting. It doesn't mean she's not. It doesn't mean she's not with you. She may actually be sitting next to you, and that's why she's not over here. She may be knowing that who's ever here can give the messages that you need to hear while she's sitting with you, consoling you. So I'm going to ask one more time if she's here. And this time I got a yes. Oh, okay. She has this feeling of peace. Like my whole demeanor just changed. She has this feeling of peace um and strength about her.
Yeah.
And she's just very calm and very matter of fact. When she's her presence is very calm, very, very calm, very calm. So I want to ask you, do you have a question for your mother now that we went over what we needed to go over with your partner there? Do you have another question that your mom could answer for you? You know, the first thing that your mom is saying, she's sorry that you're alone. She's sorry that you're alone. You feel like everybody left you. You feel as though you've been left alone. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Okay. And she's saying she's very sorry about that. She understands why you feel that way. And she understands that you're not really, when they're around you, you have an idea that they're there, but you're not really feeling them or sensing them. You kind of think they are, but then you second guess it. And she is telling me right now, she says she's moving things, she's moving things, she's moving things in your house. She's moving picture frames, pictures, pictures, pictures. She's moving. And then on a dresser, there's a dresser. She's showing me the top of a dresser. And she says she moves things on there all the time. She's moving them all the time. All the time. She moves them. Not a lot. It's not like she's throwing them across the room. But she moves them in hopes that you'll notice. Do you have a dresser with a little picture on it, a picture in a small frame? Is there a picture in a small frame on one of your dressers?
No, the pictures are on the fireplace.
Okay, she's showing in her house, because she's trying to give you a confirmation. She wants you to know this is her. She wants to give you a confirmation. What she's showing me is it looks like it's a dresser top, and there's like a white doily. They're calling it a doily underneath it, and there's a picture frame. It's a small picture frame with a picture in it, and she's showing that she's showing me this and saying, "Just tell her this. Just tell her this." Is this familiar to you?
Yeah, it's a picture of her.
Okay. That's your confirmation that this is her, okay? She wanted you to know because it took her a little while to come in. She wanted to give you something that you would know that this is her, okay? And she says she's often moving things. She just keeps saying moving things, and that she gets very frustrated and she works very hard to show you and let you feel that she's there, but you're in your head. She understands why, but you're in your head so much that you're not acknowledging that she's there, and you're not acknowledging that the others that are there also, your grandmothers that are there also. So she wants you to know, just always know they're with you. Just know they're with you. They're there and they're protecting. She's using the word protecting and showing a shield in front of you and saying that she is, okay. She wants you to know kindred spirits. The two of you were kindred spirits. You are kindred spirits. And she's saying that this is not the first time that you have come in together. You'll be in together again in the future. It will be a better time then. you guys will have a better time, and the way I understand that is it will be a better life next life. It won't be as difficult and as challenging as this life has been, because this life has been, I don't know if I can really say that. This life has been an uphill battle in poop. Um, that's just the way she's saying it. And I'm hoping that that is not offensive to you at all. I hope you understand what she means by that.
Right.
And she's saying that she loves you and that she wants you to know that she is with you. Again, she's saying, I'm with you. I'm with you. Use me. Talk with me. I listen. I'm answering you. I'm answering you, but you're not hearing it because your mind is always going, shh, shh, and listen to my responses and know it is me. Know it is me. She's saying that she is going to be helping you over the next 3 months. The next 3 months are going to be very, very new for you. Now, what this means, and I know what she's trying to say here, and I'm going to state it just a little bit just a little bit differently, okay? She is saying the next 3 months are going to be difficult because you're going to have to do things that you need to be very strong to do. You need to just put the hatchet down, and you need to just be very firm and strong in your decisions. You cannot show weakness, not even a little bit, okay? She's also saying she's going to be right there helping you. You have to be firm. You have to be firm. But if you do this and you get through this next 3 months and you stand your ground, after that, everything will be so much better for you. She's saying freedom, and she's showing me gates opening up, and that you will have so much freedom from that. Does this make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay, she wants you to know your partner, your husband, is going to plea, he's going to beg, he's going to say he has changed, and he's even going to probably try to go to some Gamblers Anonymous thing. It's all a ruse. It's all a ruse. He is not going to be able to stop. And he's in so deep, and let it go. Just, you have to cut it loose, set it free. When and if he gets all of his stuff straightened out and there's no debt and you know he's done, then you two can talk if you want, but you can't even. She is saying it's best to just, as best as you can, try to cut it, because otherwise you will be sucked back in again. You'll be sucked back in again. So the next 3 months is your chance to be very, very strong about this, and then to be able to be free afterwards. Okay, you'll be free of this. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Now she is also showing me she's with a little dog. I don't know. Now, when I see dogs, I see them one way, but oftentimes, because they look very different when you had them, but I see this dog having tan color to it, and it's presenting as a little dog, like a Scottish Terrier or something like that, but it could have looked any way when it was here, because the way I see dogs, then they could have been a big dog, but I see a little dog. Okay, so please don't take the size of this dog or the way I'm seeing it as the exact thing. But I am seeing this dog standing next to her, and this dog is standing right next to her, and I feel like this dog was a part of her life. I don't know if it was a part of yours, but I do know the coloring that I am seeing. And she's making sure that I see this dog. Are you familiar with the dog?
We always had dogs.
Okay, was there a little dog or a tan dog?
Yeah, it was a dachshund.
Okay, I don't know what a dachshund looks like, but I see this dog and she's saying, this is the one she's showing me. This is the dog that she's showing me. So that's like another confirmation. I'm sure she'll show me something else. And then she's showing me a white, like a white lily, a white lily, a white flower. I think it's a lily, I'm pretty sure this is a lily. And she's showing me the white lily also. Okay. So she wants you to know, the most important thing for you to know is to get through the next 3 months. Be strong, be firm, do not, and she's pointing, do not concede. Do not concede. Okay. And she's sorry. She knows how difficult and how much strength you're going to need to do this. But she is going to be there with you. Okay? Once you get through this next 3 months and the gates open, the freedom, you are going to be able to hear her. Isn't that awesome? I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. So yes. Does this help you?
Yeah.
I really want to thank you so much for calling in this evening. I'm so grateful I was able to help you and your mother. You know what? I'm going to just ask you, do you have another question? Because I have like 4 minutes left and it might be, I don't want to give somebody else just 4 minutes and I'd rather just spend the time with you. And do you have another question that I can help answer for you? Just a really quick one, because there is probably like 3 minutes now that I keep talking. So did you have another real quick question? Yeah.
It's my dad has been ill.
I'm sorry?
I said my dad has been ill.
Okay. Okay, so this is not a quick question, by the way, but that's okay. I'm going to do my best with it. What they're saying is, okay, so do you want to know? I cannot tell you when he will go home because we have free will and choice, and we have exit time that we can choose from. But he is very tired, and he's exhausted, and he is, if he had no obligations, he probably would have already been home, but he knows how much you need him right now, right? He knows how much you need him. So I want to tell you, there's no easy answer to this one. Just spend as much quality time with him as you can. Does that help you at all?
Yes.
And allow him to talk about the past. Allow him, your mother is saying, if he can talk, she's saying, talk about the past with him. Talk about the past with him. So do you understand what she means by that?
Yes.
Say the stories of the past. Go back to past Christmases and holidays. Relive the past with him. Okay, sweetie?
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling in. It was so wonderful to connect with you and be able to help you in this way. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. You're listening to Messages from Above with Toni G on Ask One Radio, the world's #1 psychic radio station. You can connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I don't even know where else. You can also please watch for my show. Oh, yes, YouTube. Connect with me on YouTube. And oh, yes, this. See, thank you, Dave. You are the world's greatest producer. Ask One Radio is all now Moonstruck TV also, which you can access through Facebook or YouTube. So awesome. Let me tell you, I cannot even begin to express how awesome that is. So please go, you have your computer open. You're probably live streaming us on Facebook. Go to Moonstruck TV, click like, click follow, click priority or see first, so you can see all the great psychics and healers and get the notifications first as soon as our shows are up and ready. And you can know when we start live streaming. How great is technology? Geez, I love it. Okay, I'm here every single Wednesday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 9:30 Central, and I think that's 7:30 on the other coast, which is California. Please join me next week for your messages from above. Thanks, and have a great night.